Buenos dias. It's your maestro here again. It's Senor Lim. We want to be talking about this direct object pronouns. Please stay with me. This is a very difficult concept. I will tell you, back in the day when I was going to the college, I had to study English and I had to take an English class about this thing called direct object pronouns. Okay, so it's a pretty difficult concept. But if you stay with me, it's pretty easy. Okay, so let's do it to it, alright? So, the direct object pronouns. Okay, now what the heck is this? Okay, the first thing that we need to do is you have to figure out what the heck a direct object is. Alright, here's the thing. Direct objects receive the action of the verb in the sentence. They answer the question of whom or what about the verb. Okay, so my main thing is they receive the action of the verb. Okay, for example, I have the apple. Yo tengo la manzana. Okay, I have, or yo tengo, that's my verb. I have. Now, the action is have. Okay, now, what's receiving the action? What do I have? La manzana, or the apple, and the apple is my direct object. Now, think about it. I have the apple. I have the apple. I want the apple. I eat the apple. I love the apple. I don't have to say apple all the time. It can be replaced. But here's the thing. I want to continue on with the direct objects, okay? Here's another thing about the direct objects, okay? If a direct object is a person or animal, like a personal animal, like a pet, I need a personal a, okay? So this is my rule. The personal a is needed before the person. Watch this. I hug the ball, okay? Yo abrazo la pelota. There is no personal a here because la pelota, the ball, that is not a person, okay? Yo abrazo la pelota. So there is no personal a there. But if I say yo abrazo a Calvino, I hug Calvino. Calvino is a person, so we need the a, or the personal a, before Calvino. So yo abrazo a Calvino. So there's Calvino and there's Hobbes. Okay, so I hug Calvino. I need to have the personal a there. This is something that we don't do in English, okay? But if the person is a direct object, you need to put an a in front of it, okay? Here's the thing though, totally forgot. This rule does not apply to the verb tener, okay? For example, you guys are doing your Mi Familia projects. You didn't say yo tengo a dos hermanos. You just said yo tengo dos hermanos. Aren't hermanos people? Dang right they are. So you didn't need a personal a there, okay? Alright, here's the thing. I have these sentences right here, okay? And you have them on your sheet as well. Juan come 6 galletas. Memo y Jorge quiere beber refrescos. Nosotros limpiamos una manzana. Yo tengo un bistec. Juan prefiere tocar la guitarra and ellos saben la verdad. Okay? Here are my sentences here. Okay? Where is my direct object? So look at the first sentence right here. It says, Juan come 6 galletas. Okay, Juan eats 6 cookies. Where is my direct object? Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to underline the direct objects. Ready? So Juana come 6 galletas. Where's my direct object? There it is, 6 galletas. Okay. Memo y Jorge quiere beber refrescos. Memo and Jorge want to drink refrescos. Okay. So where is my direct object? What do we want to drink? It is refrescos. Nosotros limpiamos una manzana. Okay. We wash an apple. What is my direct object? It is una manzana. Yo tengo un bistec. I have a steak. Okay. I have a steak. What do I have? A steak. Juan prefiere tocar la guitarra. Juan prefers to play the guitar. What does he prefer to play? La guitarra. And then ellos saben la verdad. Okay, they know the truth. So what is my direct object there? What do they know? La verdad or the truth? Okay? You didn't know many of these words, like you probably know galletas and refrescos and manzana, but you didn't know bistec, guitarra, and verdad. That's cool. Okay, I just want you to know where those direct objects are at. Alright, let's go down to the direct object pronouns, okay? Like I said before, when I said, yo tengo una manzana, I have an apple, I eat an apple, I love an apple, I want an apple, I, dance with an apple, I do whatever with an apple. The direct object pronouns can be used to replace these direct objects, okay? So, for example, alright, if I had, like, I have an apple, I could say I have it. Okay, so here's how we do this. Okay, if I want to say me, okay, it would be me. Okay, you would be te. If I wanted to say him, her, or it would be lo or la. Okay, and also it would be the lo and la could be you formal. Okay, nos would be us, os would be y'all. Okay, and then los and las would be you or them. Okay, so lo and la and los or las would probably be the most important ones because it can mean it or them. Okay, but me, te, nos, you've seen those as well. Okay, you saw them with like me gusta, te gusta, so on and so forth. Okay, so those are my direct object pronouns. All right. So here's the deal. Más práctica. You have these words written down here. Una galleta, la rosa, mis amigos, los libros, un libro, el café, las bananas, la chica, y el hombre. What replace these words, or what's it going to take to replace these words? Okay, with a direct object pronoun. Okay, pause it, and then go ahead and find my answer. Okay, write down my answers, pause it, write my answers down, and then go ahead and check. If you have unpaused it, here are my answers. Una galleta, what replaces una galleta? It would be la. I gave you the answer for number 2, la rosa. La. That's what replaces la rosa. The rose, if I want to say it would be la. Mis amigos, my friends, it would be los. Okay, once again, número 4, los libros, I gave you the answer. So it should be los. Okay, now if I have un libro, a book, it's one book now, it is going to be lo. Okay, and coffee, el café, it will be lo as well. Okay, I gave you the answer for bananas. Okay, so las bananas, what replaces bananas? Is it los? If you said los, you are wrong. It is las. Okay, so like la chica, okay, I see the girl. Okay, la chica, I want to say I see her. What replaces la chica? It is la. And then what replaces el hombre? Is it el? Wrong. If you said el, wrong. You're not paying attention. It is lo. Okay, so those in a nutshell are my direct object pronouns. Whoa! Here we go. Now, here's the main thing. When we talk about direct object pronouns, the direct object pronouns are placed before the conjugated verb. Okay? They are before the conjugated verb. Okay, think about it in English. Okay? I see the teacher, right? Or I see her. Now listen, that her is my direct object pronoun, and it's after. It's in English, it comes after. In Spanish, it's different. Look at this. Yo veo a la profesora. Oh wait, where do we have the a there again? Why do we have this a here? Oh yeah, la profesora is a perfect person. So yo veo a la profesora. I see the professor. If I want to say I see her in Spanish, I'm going to say yo la veo. And I don't need this yo there. Alright? I don't want it. I don't need it there, but it's cool to have. So it's yo la veo. So it really is kind of like I her see. Okay, I her see. Or her I see. It's kind of like Yoda talk. Okay, same thing with yo quiero el libro. I want the book. I want it. Okay, so it'll be yo lo quiero or lo quiero. It I want. It's kind of like the Yoda thing. It I want. It's lo quiero. Okay, the the direct object pronoun goes before the conjugated verb. I will say it many times, directly before. If I see yo veo la, I'm going to just go nuts. Okay, no, wrong, stop. Okay, yo la veo. Okay, now there's something else too, but I need you to understand that the direct object pronoun goes directly before the conjugated verb. You conjugate a verb, it goes right before there. Okay? I'm very animated about that. Here's another thing though. When you have an infinitive, okay, when an infinitive follows the conjugated verb, the direct object pronoun can be placed before the conjugated verb or attached to the infinitive. Let's take a look. Yo quiero comer las galletas. Okay? I want to eat the cookies. So if I want to say I want to eat them, you could say yo las quiero comer or yo quiero comer las. Notice that comer las, they are connected. They're not separated or anything like that. They are connected together. All right, so go ahead and practice here. All right, I want you to pause it and I want you to rewrite these sentences with a direct object pronoun. I'm going to give you that first answer. It says Mario tiene dos gatos. Okay, I want you to say Mario los tiene. Okay, Mario has them. Okay, or them Mario has. Okay, so pause it, rewrite my sentences with the direct object pronoun, or I'm going to call them the DOP, the DOPs, and then I'm going to unpause it, and then unpause it, and then I will give you the answers. Okay, so pause it. If you unpause it, here are my answers. Manny y yo la queremos. Okay, so Manny y yo queremos la camiseta. Manny y yo la queremos. Okay, look at número 3. Miguel prefiere las blusas azules. So Miguel prefers the blue blouses. So Miguel las prefiere. All right. So Pepe cierra la puerta. So Pepe closes the door. So I want to say closes it. Pepe la cierra. Muy bien. There you go. Miguel quiere beber los refrescos. So we're saying here, Miguel wants to drink the sodas. Now listen, there's two answers here because once again we have two verbs right here, quiere and beber. So you could say Miguel los quiere beber, or Miguel quiere beber los. Okay. Número 6, yo voy a comer las papas fritas. Once again, you have two sentences here. Yo las voy a comer, or yo voy a comerlas. Which one is cooler with you? They are both right. Whichever you feel comfortable with, it's cool with me. Okay. And número 7, nosotros tenemos que hacer la tarea. Okay, so nosotros tenemos que hacerla, o nosotros la tenemos que hacer. So you have options. Okay, you definitely have options here, man. All right, so those are my answers right there. So let's just recap it. Direct objects receive the action of the verb. Okay, I punch the ball. The ball is my direct object. What the heck am I punching? The ball. Direct object pronouns, they're really me, te, lo, la, nos, os, los, and las. Okay? Remember, the direct object pronoun goes directly before the conjugated verb. Yo la como. I eat it. Okay? Here's the thing though. If you have an infinitive, like comer, you can attach it to the infinitive. So it can be yo la quiero comer, or yo quiero comerla. I want to eat it. There's two ways of saying that. Yo, that's it. That's it on the direct object pronouns. We definitely will be practicing this stuff right here. All right. Peace. I'm out here. Adios.